Management 101 with a Navy SEALs attitude to execute. And the team is doing every 2 weeks now. We'll be hitting an exahash as fast as the machines are shipped in from Asia, and we're able to get them to the site. Then we're locking and loading them in.
All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Frank Holmes. He's the executive chairman of Hive Digital Technologies. And Frank, great to see you again. How are you?
I'm outstanding.
Good stuff. Good to hear. And good to hear again. You've hit another milestone, surpassing 13 exahash. And we've sort of followed this trail along the way as you've grown these exahashes over the months. And again, hitting 13 is a pretty big milestone, Frank.
Yes, it is like hitting the ball out of the park.
How could you do it? How did you do it?
It's just great. It's Project Management 101 with a Navy SEALs attitude to execute. And the team is doing every 2 weeks now. We'll be hitting an exahash as fast as the machines are shipped in from Asia, and we're able to get them to the site. Then we're locking and loading them in, and that's very exciting. So we expect, every 2 weeks to 3 weeks is that we will expand, and I think by the end of August we'll be up to 18 exahash, which would then take us up to $1 million a day. Approximate run rate with Bitcoin at $119,000-$120,000.
Frank, are you happy with the way everything has gone? You mentioned when you were talking about starting up in Paraguay, you were hoping that it was going to get to a certain point. Has it gone exactly the way you've hoped, or has it been accelerated?
I've been very blessed to share with you and the listeners that it's accelerated. Our velocity is much greater than when we purchased the two facilities and fast-tracked our journey by buying Bitfarms facilities and finishing them off. That clearly not only expanded our footprint exponentially, it fast-tracked our cash flow and revenue. So we're getting the scale, the idea of scale. And when you look at the cost to build an exahash, so you have to build these campuses, data center, load them up with machines, and it costs roughly, like for us, 25 million. And I believe an analyst was telling us the other day, the average is 100 million. So we are building at a very attractive cost. And so we're thrilled about hearing that from a third party. And so immediately we're noodling away to see how accurate that is. But we've always had the highest returns on invested capital when you look at other Bitcoin miners that are doing financings, etc. When they take that capital to go build a data center and furnish it with ASIC chips, what is that overall cost? We have been leaner, so I'm happy with it.
Yeah. Your annualized run rate revenue is about $300 million right now, and your margins are improving as well. So is that all a part of these machines that you've brought in?
It is, and it's wonderful to see, and everyone's focused. We huddle twice a day, and just look at the time now to see that we're getting ready to huddle again. We meet every morning over 9 time zones to discuss what happened overnight, what machines are being plugged in, and then if there's any things to get resolved, we have a call late in the day, and that's like 10 o'clock in Sweden at nighttime, so that we make sure that tomorrow morning, before we have our morning call, that a lot of things can get done in Europe. So we're very twice a day time sensitive.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Well, Frank, congratulations on this exciting times, and we look forward to more conversations, especially as we get into August and see how it goes.
Thank you, my friend.
All right, there's Frank Holmes, the executive chairman of Hive Digital Technologies.